Here with Ben Merlini Wu, all dressed up. He's ready to go to a wedding. He's skipping the...
It's required. I wouldn't wear this attire. I would wear my t-shirt and sweats.
Okay. Do you put in any thought into which t-shirt you're going to pick? Everyone does, right?
Somebody does, but it's not me. It's my significant other.
Okay.
I'm very bad at dressing myself.
You, this is your first MLG.
First big one. I went to Full Sail.
That's right. That doesn't really count.
It doesn't count.
Yeah. Did you think you'd be casting these when you first, came back and started streaming and all that stuff?
I did not. When I first started streaming about a year ago, I did not foresee myself at this point. And it's been a crazy ride. And Beyond the Summit guys have been really supportive, and they're like kind of homey. It's nice.
What have you improved most about your casting since you started casting?
I'm not sure. Probably just overall speaking skills. I think I'm pretty critical. People say I'm a mad hater, which I am.
You mean like of their item choices and stuff in game?
Everything.
Well, you're a former pro. You have some cred.
Yeah, I have some cred, but still, I just hate on people all the time. It's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, what is he doing there? Or I question their decision making a lot. People don't seem to like.
Yeah, they don't go bots first.
They should. I know what. I could hate on them a lot more for not doing that, but I try and go a little bit easy on them.
And you still stream. Do you think you're the best caster player? Do you think there's anyone better than you that casts a lot right now? That's skill wise. Are you number one?
I mean, what pool of there's casters that cast occasionally.
I don't mean they pull pro in to cast one game. I don't mean
say so. We can do a caster 1v1 tournament.
We could do that. Yeah.
I think the only one who actually played though was Gods, and other than that, there's not really.
What would you rank? How would you rank it?
I think I'm better than Gods.
No, I mean you have to give me a top 5.
Well, what's the pool that we're talking about? Toby,
Draskell, AC.
I've never played with Draskell, so I don't know about Draskell. I think probably God. I hear Draskell's decent, and then Toby is
below
the table. I can't lean down that far.
You've cast with AC.
I've never played with ASC, but from his in-game knowledge, he's probably close to Toby.
You make the face.
Yes, I'm trying not to be mean.
Okay, but I mean, you guys are former pros, so everyone kind of looks not that great.
They're not there for their Dota knowledge. They're there for the
hype.
Yeah, the hype, the enthusiasm.
Are you good at the hype now?
I'm better at it. It's not my forte. I'm slightly monotone at times. I know my weaknesses.
MLG's like ESPN. They're straight. They're about the all their casters for the other games have the same kind of how they speak, that commentators speak, the standard tone that all the anchors use.
Yeah, a little bit. I never watched MLG before, so I mean I know what you're talking about though.
Okay, and you still manage to stream a lot? I
try. When I don't cast, I usually try and fit in at least 30 hours a week. But if I do cast, 10 to 20.
Did you play any Dire Tide?
I played some Dire Tide. It was very disappointing the first day.
I don't like Dire Tide.
Everyone was just screw you, why are you killing me? And then they just wanted to farm. I'm just this is the most boring 20 minutes ever. And then I
stream and then just buy items,
Yeah, what I did, I just streamed and I was playing browser games while I was playing Dire Tide.
What browser games?
Just random games that Eosin told me about.
Okay, well you got to tell us now.
It was
they're going to be looking them up and stuff.
It was, I don't know, it was this 4-player one, and then you have to there's mini games, and then once the top left person finishes their mini game, it gives the top right.
It's a team one.
Yeah, there's a team one, and then there's a multitasking.
Oh, I want to play that one. I want to play the team one.
Oh, you play the multitask one?
Yes, and I'm terrible at that one.
Okay, so I played the multitask one, and then I was considering playing Warcraft 3 as well. I'm playing techies because I love techies, and I want him to come out next.
I played
everyone's chagrin.
Well, we could have gotten him if we bought enough compendiums.
Gosh, why didn't I do that? I only had to buy $10 million worth of compendiums.
Well, I mean, that multitasking. Are you good at that multitasking?
I'm okay.
I came from StarCraft, and you think I'm good at multitasking, but I was actually only good at StarCraft because I would just look at my base and make units and just attack move them, and I wouldn't actually control multiple things.
So you're not a microer. You're just a.
Oh yeah, I'm a Mac. Yeah, so I'm okay. That's why I'm not amazing at Dota. I can't play Chen, even though that's my name.
He's hard. Yeah. He's very difficult.
And what would you say your level right now compared to the level of the current pros is?
I still play against them now and then in matchmaking. I played against MSS the other day. I still stack with them sometimes. So it's not that far off. I'm not as good as them, but I can do okay.
Do you think the fan perception is different? Merlini, fucking come back and be a pro.
I mean,
try to
it
international."
depends. I'm still like in that different sort of mentality. I don't have like this super hyper competitive mentality. I still play to win, but at the same time, it's not like I'm gonna go in AP and pick Magnus like 100 games in a row just so I can practice Magnus.
Yeah.
That's not very fun, but it is what you need to do if you want to get better at competitive, right? Or just scrim all the time. So I don't have the same mindset that I did before, but I think
You're more stable income
It's
now.
okay. There's still like a lot of my former teammates still play, like Puppy, Kiroki, Hani, Milk retired, and Fear still plays. So like almost all my teammates still play. So I think I can like do decently, not as well as them, but good enough. I mean, compared to some of the competition here.
What are you talking about?
What? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. All the teams here are very good.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Undeniably, unquestionably, without a doubt, top 9 teams in the world.
Yeah, for sure. Think so. Who do you think's gonna win then? Give me your bold prediction.
Bold prediction?
Don't fucking say Alliance. If you can't say Alliance.
If I can't say Alliance, it would obviously be Na'Vi. If I can't say either of those two, it would not be DK. I would say Fnatic, actually. It's probably my forerunner after those two. DK, I actually think is way overrated right now. I think they have the talent, and I think they could be the top team in the world, but right now they're just not at their peak. They're still trying to figure out WTF 6.79. What did I do?
Yeah. They did okay in one of the games against Alliance.
But it's not like what you would expect from that sort of all-star team.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's China's last hope. If they can't win or place high at TI,
IG's back on the track, man.
we'll see.
We'll see.
Uh,
I'm sad that there weren't actually 2 Eastern teams
you
invited.
said your significant other picked out your stuff.
Mhm.
So you're dating someone?
I am.
We'll
Maybe
keep
that's why I don't stream as much.
we'll keep his or her name off the interview. But how is that going?
It's going excellent. We had a little bit of a fiasco at the TI3 after party.
What happened?
That you were there at?
Well, fiasco. What happened?
She started. I'm not even going to mention it.
I can't believe you
not
started
even
that story. I was like, he's really gonna. I'm gonna have to ask him about it. He knows I'm gonna ask him.
I think it was you. You were the instigator.
What?
You started feeding everybody drinks.
I was not. Hey,
Yes.
there's no drinking that goes on in the after parties. What are you talking about?
You were just giving people shots. You weren't drinking yourself.
I don't think we need to hear about that. So
Yeah,
we'll just
it's off the table,
Okay.
off the books.
And you live in LA now.
I do, and I will be moving in with the BTS guys soon, so that would be fun. Their
But-
current place is there were way too many people living there. There were 7 people in a 4-bedroom house. Not going to name any
What?
names, but
Okay.
somebody was overstaying there. Welcome.
Okay. Was his name Matthew Hayoko Weber?
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Guy holding the camera right now.
Oh.
Staying there for 2 weeks randomly.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
It was around a 5-month period.
Oh Jesus. Okay. It's fine. We don't have to
When I
think
say
about
overstay,
it.
I mean overstay.
Well,
Or it could be that guy.
What have you learned about LA then? You driven in the traffic? Is it
The
awful?
traffic is by far the worst part. Everything else is pretty nice. The people are pretty open. There's different sets of Americans. Californians are different, New Yorkers are different, Texans are different, Southerners are Midwesterners. But Californians are, I don't know, they kind of feel entitled and they feel like they know it all.
They're all waitresses wanting to be actors, right?
I don't know that many of those type of people. I
That
mean,
or
mostly the Dota community is just a bunch of guys, so I don't know that many waitresses.
Okay. Well, is there a Hoppin' Dota community in LA?
A hot vid?
Hoppin'.
Hoppin'?
Yeah, a lot of
It's
people.
all right. It's way more than Chicago, I'll tell you that.
You're from Chicago.
Yes. Oh, I lived there for 3 years prior.
Chicago sports fan.
No.
No.
Bears suck. Bulls, they're okay.
Yeah.
Falcons fan at heart.
Falcons. You're from Atlanta then? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And they suck this year.
They are awful.
Why don't they trade Gonzalez back to
I don't
Kansas
know
City?
why they suck this year. They had so much potential.
Well,
Potential.
What's his face got injured, right? Steven
Yeah.
Jackson, and then
Still, they should be doing better. I'm highly disappointed.
they
And-
lost last night.
I know. And the Braves didn't do too well either. They were good when I was young. I was like, oh man, Braves are owning, and then
Wait, so you seem like you don't have a southern accent at all.
I do not.
Why
People
not?
say that I'm white or I sound like I'm white if they don't see me in real life. Why?
Well,
I don't know.
What does that mean? Sound like people say that to me too. It's like if you
sound
don't have
white,
an Asian
which means
accent,
you don't sound Asian.
yeah, that's.
I know.
I mean, if you don't have an Asian accent, then you sound like that's. I don't like that.
You don't. Oh,
I spent my entire adolescent life trying to avoid the Asian accent.
I know. So you
Yeah.
don't sound. You sound white. So that's good, right?
No, that's
You
not
don't
good.
Sound proud.
I sound American.
You met your goal.
I sound fucking American. I don't
So
sound white.
what's
There's no
not
ethnicity.
sound- what's
I'm not
not
defined by my
sounding
ethnicity.
Asian? What's not sounding Asian supposed to sound like then? If it's not sounding white.
I think that there's an American accent, and that we have it. It's not one ethnicity, since America. I mean, it's the majority of America is not even white anymore.
Okay, you speak English well, Ken.
Yes, that's what you should say to people that are Asian. You speak English. Well, actually, you shouldn't say that. That's condescending. But still, that's
Your English is not flawed.
Yeah, you don't have a terrible accent. Well, you commentate, so you have to have a perfect accent.
Right. Are you making fun of Lumi?
No, I'm not making fun of Lumi.
I just heard you make fun of Lumi.
I make fun of Lumi. I love
shots
Lumi.
Fired. Oh my god! Wow, Ken, what is?
I like Lumi. What?
I heard you just straight up called him out.
Okay, I'll call him out in the interview. Okay. Like, what the fuck, Lumi?
I know.
Representing us wrong.
Speak English good.
Okay. All right, you're Chinese, right?
Yeah, my parents are from Taiwan.
Do you speak Chinese?
I do, a little. I understand.
Can you translate for the?
No. Well, they have like weird names. Have you ever heard the Chinese cast? They call.
Yeah, they have like one that's just numbers and like a car and stuff.
They call Weaver Mai.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Got it.
They call like Weaver Ant.
Yeah.
They call I forget what else there are, but it's just like some strange stuff. So some of the translations. Oh, like
Spirit Breaker's Nyo. Daniel.
I think Priest is the Moon is something weird too. I don't know. Some of them have like really strange names, but aside from that, it shouldn't be that. I mean, I'm not good enough in Chinese. My Chinese is nowhere near good enough.
My Chinese is pretty bad too, so let's just,
You don't
keep
speak
that.
Chinese well. Are you ashamed of that?
No, I mean, like,
Maybe
I can.
You should have spent less time trying to develop your English skills.
I live in America. Never gonna live in China.
So your parents must not be proud.
My parents actually speak English to me at home.
Wow, really?
I know, yeah.
Whoa, that's a new age.
They're professors, so they have no accents either. It's
Wow.
really weird, but their Chinese is perfect. So.
My dad's hilarious. He moved to the U.S. in like 1980, and his English is pretty good, but he has this business voice, and he doesn't know it. That's the funny part.
Business voice?
Yeah, I hear him pick up the phone. He talks normally. He's like, "Hello, sir. This is Jonathan."
Jonathan Wu?
Yeah. And then I'm like, "What the hell, Dad? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "What? I'm. What do you mean?" And he doesn't know.
What does he do?
Has a business voice. He's done various things. He's like a mechanic.
He's a mechanic?
Yeah. He was also HVAC technician.
What's that?
Heating, ventilation, air condition. So he really likes like mechanical
What do they
stuff.
think about your job?
My dad does not give any shits as long as I don't ask for money and I don't do anything illegal.
Okay.
Okay, so it's very, very easy going with him. My mom, she wants me to be a doctor.
What was your track before?
Med school.
And then you
I
took
took
the
my
MCAT,
MCATs.
and then did you
And I was
apply?
just like, no, I didn't apply.
How'd you do?
I did well enough.
Give me your score then. You don't care about it
I'm
anymore.
not giving you my
You
score.
don't care. You're not even going to be
How
going
do
to
you
med
know?
school. Huh?
How do you know?
Come on. This is your career, bro. You're not going
What
back.
about like 5 years from now, man?
Do you really think you're going to be able to go back to med school after living the lifestyle you've been living now? Are you kidding me?
Maybe. Hey, I got
0% chance.
man.
Huh?
0% chance. What am I gonna do like 5 years down the road if I don't have a job?
Well,
what
what
if, like,
schools
Kenshin
were you?
becomes a pro Dota player and then turns caster and then my job's out.
If I become a pro Dota player, the scene is in just huge problems. You might have to you might have to go back to med school then, yeah, for sure. But what school would you have went to if you?
I don't know. I didn't apply. I would apply to whatever the hell I could have gotten into. A lot of my friends got in.
That was my chance to try and get your score out of you, but I guess
Nice
not.
try.
Stanford,
If I could get
Johns
there.
Hopkins.
My friend goes there. I would if I could. I have my friends are very well to do.
You know they have rape steps at Johns Hopkins.
They have what?
Rape steps.
What is that?
Um,
I'm actually not curious at all about what rape
Are you
steps
not curious? They have steps that are long enough for a woman to run up, but it's very difficult for a man to do 2 stride lengths.
Wow.
So it's like designed
That's next
to
level.
help people being chased. I think that might be an urban legend, but I remember reading about that. I'm happy I brought that into the discussion. I really feel like that accelerated the pace of our back and forth.
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm still questioning the validity of your
You
statement.
can go look it up on Wikipedia. Yeah, but it's true. What have you been like outside of Dota? What have you been up to other than hanging out with your cool significant
Well, they're trying
other?
to find a new place at BTS. They want to move in by the end of December. So that's going to happen very, very soon. And I have to move out my stuff too. And it's just such a pain in the ass moving. Like even driving here from Chicago. I drove from Chicago to Atlanta to LA.
Wow, what kind of car do you have?
A 4Runner. It was a lot of gas.
Jesus.
I know. I did like 2,200 miles in 3 days. It was terrible. I just want to get it over with though.
Okay.
And then before that, I drove from.
You're not going back to. You don't seem like the kind of guy that would just be okay with like a 9 to 5 or whatever, 7 to 11.
I worked there before I started streaming. I did like a 9 to 5. I worked
Where?
in finance.
Finance?
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
It was awful.
Yeah.
But I did it.
But you wouldn't go back.
If I needed money, I would.
I think you'll be all right. I think streaming in video games and Dota will only get bigger for the next couple
I
years
hope so.
for sure.
That's what I hope. You always have to have a contingency plan.
Yeah, Dota 3.
In like what, 10 years?
Huh?
In 10 years?
Yeah, and then when they get to Dota 4, they should change the A to a 4.
Whoa.
It would be Dota, and they wouldn't even need a number.
Dang.
It'd be like .4, that people will call it. I know, it just blew your mind, didn't I? I know, it's fucking unreal. And then they keep going like the Fast and Furious series.
Valve.
Hire me. I would. They seem like they have some pretty good conditions.
DOT4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, let's hear your shout-outs.
I'm not sure whether Rape Steps or Dota 4 is, which one's more next level.
Well, this is. I'm glad I'm informing you. I'm giving you ideas.
I know.
Yeah.
Now I see the brain behind Ken Chen.
Okay. Let's do the shout-outs.
Well, shout outs to MLG for having me here. Shout outs to my good friend Ken Shen, who
We gotta hang out. We gotta play some board
you're in
games.
fucking Europe.
Yeah, but you know,
I know.
I was in LA.
What about our Agricola?
Yeah, we gotta play. We have the game here,
Oh,
by
okay.
the way.
Are you at the Hilton?
I'm at Red Roof, but I mean the hotels are like 2 minutes from each
Okay.
other, so we should play.
Okay.
I have some revenge to take.
Whoa, you're angry. You taught me.
Yeah, and then I lost to you. God.
Angry Ken Chen.
Okay. Anyone else?
My significant other, who shall not be named. Whom? Who shall not be named.
Is it Lumi?
What?
Is it Lumi?
I know. Why do you think I got so angry when he called him
I
out?
know. Damn it.
He smelled like. Oh my goodness. Him and Singh go out to eat, and he just smelled like. Ugh, it was awful. He smelled terrible today, and I was sitting next to him on the cashiers couch. I was
So
just
you're complaining that I'm calling him out, and then now you're just being like, Lumi
well,
smells.
smelling's okay, because that's something that's just like he smelled like
What do you mean
food.
that's okay. He smelled. Oh, what kind of food? I thought you meant like.
no. He smelled like Asian food.
Okay. That's not bad.
It was overwhelming, overbearing. I don't even have that sensitive of a nose.
Just like roll around in it or something.
That's what it sounded like. He was even conscious of it. He's like, I'm gonna take off my jacket because I smell like food. I'm sorry. He kept apologizing.
Okay.
It's not okay, Lumi. He doesn't say that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks. That's it for shoutouts.
Okay. All right. Well, check out
And
our
Beyond the
interviews.
Summit people.
Yeah. All the producers.
And
I
this
actually-
guy who overstayed his welcome.
Yeah.
Don't do that again. LD and gods are very angry at you.
Really were.
I know.
Okay. All right. Well, check out our other videos, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Follow this guy. Follow us. Team LiquidNet is our Twitter. What's yours?
Merlini Dota.
Merlini Dota. And watch his stream and all that stuff.